Welcome to my channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, whichever it is for you. To speak Olin Odinson. And, Sagittarius, this is going to be your weekly message. So, my lovely kin, let's get right into it. This happened for Capricorn, Taurus. This happened to Taurus. Where was it Virgo? I don't know. One of the signs I just did. The fairies pull themselves out before I started the video, which might start being a new thing. Well, just however these readings wish to go, completely free with spirit. They can deliver the messages however way they wish, as long as it makes sense, right? But anyway, these are the runes. If you're new to my channel, we start with the divination tools of the Elder Futhark runes, and then we head over to cards. But over here we have Gebel and Ihwaz. But what the runes are telling me over here, Sagittarius, you guys recently discovered who you are, which was the loudest message last weekly, right? Or the weekly before that when it was individual reading, which was you are the awakening. So essentially coming from that energy still lingering here with you knowing your power, knowing your worth, now more than ever, someone has taken their power back. Someone has taken their power back, and now, interesting. Well, this is what I'm hearing. Now they're off in the hunt. Now they're off in the hunt. Interesting. But as I said the word, you guys are getting your power back. And this card, this fairy, it's lovely. Can't even put into words. Fairy is present over here, and this is you and your energy, Sagittarius. This is you taking back your power. This is what you did, and now you're merely discovering what to do with that, how to direct that frequency. Interesting. The message is transforming to transforming. For some of you, it's like you've let me not lose this thought over here. You've discovered this part of yourself, right? But in the past, in the past, if you discovered this part of you, you would have abused this energy, pretty much, which is almost a common theme with the water sign reading I did a few weeks back. Whatever, we're a collective. Anyway, you've discovered this part of yourself, essentially, that you can't hold back from the world any longer. And now you're out for the hunt. And what that hunt is what I was picking up earlier. It's almost like not the sense of revenge, but you're almost looking at those who put you down and already on your way to correct their mistake. Is just how I'm receiving that. And then we have death at the bottom of the deck over here. And I don't know, Sagittarius, I almost feel like you are you have death's list and you're about to approach. This is cool and interesting. It's like you have the list. You have a list over here, death's list over here, given to you to deal with these frequencies. Interesting. It's like almost like you're just being judged for some reason in this situation. This is not going to be for all. This is not going to be for all at all. But this is just the message that I'm receiving. Reflect this into your physical world however way it makes sense. This is a very transcendental reading for those who are resonating with this frequency. You are a very high frequency, okay? This is the binding energy of this reading. You have the sun just radiating and emanating through your heart. Look at it. It's through your heart chakra. Thank you. So, fairies. Let's get to the next part of the message over here. Fairies. What is this hunt that the Sagittarius is about to venture into? What is this hunt? What is it that they must correct? What is this death list? Elaborate, please. There you go. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Wow, I don't know what's happening with the Sagittarius collective right now, but bottom of the deck, the Singer of Transfiguration. This is the Phoenix card. This is victory. I actually saw that in your meditation. I wasn't doing the meditation for all the signs, just sometimes I do it. I don't know how to describe it. But when I did it for you guys, Sagittarius, I saw someone taking a victory flag. As I saw it said that, a hair flew by the camera. I don't think you saw that. But this is a victory. This is a victory. This is a victory. This is. I don't even know if Phoenix Moments is describing this properly. Because just look at this. This is you rising out of the depths of wherever it is that you came from. I feel like Sagittarius, now we're going to get more specific. I feel like wherever it is you came from was an abusive relationship or just a relationship that didn't value you. That's why whatever space it is this is you're coming from, I can feel it. Just how loud you are in this energy. You're in this energy and it's loud. It's you completely revealing your color to the world of just why you're here, what you're doing here. You're just shouting out your purpose to the world. With the soulless energy, your heart is literally on the table. Interesting, your heart is out there for the whole world to see now. And it's because wherever it is that you have come from, whatever situation you have come from, it has been dark, is all I can say. It has been dark. It has been this, wherever it is that this has been. And now you're rising up, up, up. Now it's barely visible, the black, into the spotlight. You're going into the spotlight of your own journey. With the card that actually came out on its own was Nellis the Alchemist. And that is related to what it is, related to what it is that this hunt energy is. You're ready for the hunt. That's what we heard earlier, yes. You have all of this energy, now you're going to go for the hunt. And with Nellis the Alchemist, she lights the path ahead of you and tells you exactly where to go. So I feel like Sagittarius, I feel like if you don't know where to go with all this energy, you're going to know with this. I feel like you already do know what to do with all this energy. And by the way, this going for the hunt energy, it doesn't have to be karma and getting people back. For some of you, it might be that. I don't think so, but not at all. It's just whatever you're going to do with this energy, wherever you're putting it, Sagittarius. If it is in getting someone back, for some reason that's present. But for most of you, it's not that specifically. It's getting your energy back. It's getting your rewards back. If something was taken from you, you're taking it back. That type of free frequency. You have a list of names of not all that have done you wrong, but just things that you must do. Just whatever this list is that death has given you, it's a checklist of now, this is what to do with your energy. You know what to do with your energy. Now it's putting it in the active principle. Another message I'm getting with this, with the alchemist right there, you're transmutating anything that may still be lingering off in the depths with the phoenix energy over here. But let's pull some more cards. Because I feel like I've milked that energy, that message quite enough. So now let's see. Interesting. I need a backup fairy for this in place. This has to do with this. This has to relate to. Well, your energy's present over here, Sagittarius. We'll laugh this a while. But what came was the Soul Shrinker. Now this is referring to that death list, that the names on that checklist. Interesting. I feel like the first thing you may want to do is get this person back. Whatever this is, it's this person. This person, the soul shrinking your energy that is leeching off of your frequency, that is leeching off of your presence, or is just presence spewing nasty words. It might be your very first instinct to deal with them. I feel like you're gonna do it anyway. I see you doing it anyway. You're giving this person your 2 cents. What's interesting? Wow, you're not going to expect that you dealing with this person. You might be going into it. I feel like you're going into this with the intent to not eradicate their existence. Why did that come in? Not to eradicate their existence, but to essentially eradicate any conflict between you two. It's like now you know what to do to resolve the situation. And if you don't, you subconsciously know, and consciously you're perceiving it as getting this person back. But subconsciously, you know that this is going to resolve the situation, even though your ego might not allow you to see that. That's why this whole thing has been confusing, because that's truly what's happening over here. Because I am seeing some massive romance returning into the situation with the poet at the bottom of the deck over here. The poet, this is a fairy, a lovely fairy that, oh, you saw that, right? Okay. Dude. A large amount of, a numerous amount of cards in between these two. 9, then 10. 9, this is the before you're ending a cycle, and then 10, the cycle completes. Wow. 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 This was a testing phase between you two individuals, or between you and this other situation, whatever it is for you. This was a testing phase to just get you to the next level, to completely heal whatever needed to be healed. Maybe if you have misused your energy in the past, for some of you may have misused your talents and gifts in the past, and now you're using them properly, and you're using them at full speed. I guess all of these cards want to be used. Lovely. That's interesting. This was present. This is interesting. This was in the Virgo reading, and I definitely shuffled the cards. It definitely did. But the fact that they're present still, the fairies know how to do it. They just know how to do it. So you might be dealing with a Virgo, Sagittarius. Interesting. I actually heard Sagittarius a lot before I did Virgo. And I was like, no, let me do Virgo first before we have to. That makes sense. There's a lot of both energies. But if it's not that specifically, that's just the frequencies you're dealing with. Could just be an under earth sign. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Anyway. Lovely how there is so much love in this situation with oh, this card fell. Interesting. Sorry about that. I love this because this is a mask wearer right next to the mask revealer. This is a trickster right next to someone who doesn't allow tricksters. So it's interesting. I feel like whatever this is, it's like you know someone has been lying to you, so you approach them That's what this feels like. It's like you know someone's lying to you, so you approach them about it, you confront them, and it feels like a lot more serious than that. But that's the example I'm gonna give you because it's simple, and it's like you know they're lying, so you approach them, you confront them, and you expect this huge conflict to arise, but actually, understanding unfolds. And romance and situation is revitalized in the situation. And this boom, clean slate happens. Now we're going to pull some Tarot of the Hidden Realm. For the Sagittarius. Oh my gosh. I just want more information, Spirit. Help us out here. Okay. So, Spirit, lovely, fae, lovely elements, dragons, and archangels and angels. Anyone that wants to assist, come forward. Okay. Yeah, that's all that really wanted to come forward. Yeah. That's all that really wanted to come forward. Just one card came out, the Queen of Cups. Remember how I said there was a lot of love in this situation and a lot of love is going to return in this situation. Whether you believe it or not, it might not be with this person, but it's definitely returning to you. Because with the Queen of Cups present, this is a queen that is always emotionally fulfilled because she fills up her own cup, essentially. She only needs herself and her own energy. And there's a lot of that. There's a lot of that self-empowerment in this reading, yes? There's a lot of that, you taking your power back, you being the awakening, you being the agents in this spiritual journey for everyone. That light, essentially. I feel like you're just a guiding light for everyone who's on the soul journey, Sagittarius. You're just a light. A lighthouse, just a lot of light in this reading too. You're just a lighthouse, and that you're realizing is more important than whatever the conflict was. Oh, sorry, I have to deal with this knot. Sorry, that got distracted. Yeah, because bottom of the deck over here we have the shadow, that we have the devil energy, and behind that we have the star and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, this is a reciprocation. This is reciprocation with the Six of Pentacles. This is balancing whatever has been not been given enough of, which is beautiful because one of the meanings of this rune, Gebo, is equal give and take, and it's interesting that we have it here. We have it here, and then after that is the star, which is hope. So something. This is like this is where it gets paradoxical. It's like you know you're good on your own now, so it's like you're telling this person, "Oh, you're good on your own," but you just go in for closure, but you end up coming out of this with a relationship. It's interesting. It's very, very interesting because the star is right there. This is that hope that you kind of didn't let go of. But it feels like it's unfolding in a wish fulfillment like way. With the devil card at the bottom of the deck, shielding that, it's like it's behind that, so it's not obvious, this energy, but this is in a way where it's seemingly 3D. Essentially, that's what I'm getting off of this card. This is mainly the 3D realm that you were so focused on the situation. But now that you've gone into this deep, deep soul understanding, I feel like regardless, your understanding of this physical, you understanding this physically is going to come after the situation is had. In the meantime, imbibe your own frequency. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Queen of Cups. Remember that 9 and that 10 that came out. You're just this huge thing with the collective right now, with shifting into the 9 into the 10. Okay. Yeah, Spirit got it. I was like, alright, yeah. It came out. This is just the need to be by yourself right now. Really. 4 of Swords. And I thought that, and then this card came out. Which I should start saying it more, because it's that more magical. But the Hermit card came out alongside the Resting card. And this card came out after I thought the thought of you guys needing to be, since and hopefully this is just a time to be by yourself right now. Yeah, this is just a time to undergo the healing phase, and know that you're going to deal with this other person or situation when the moment arises. You don't have to wonder when you have to do whatever this is. It's going to happen naturally. Bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. What's behind the High Priestess? 7 of Cups, Temperance, Sagittarius, your energy, and then it's here again. Interesting. Temperance, yeah. So now, okay. So now that I shuffled it, but after that, now it's like the story continues. Temperance, you balance that out. Sagittarius is your energy. You balance that out. And then, excuse me, 7 of Cups. It's like, after balancing that out, you have more options. It's like when you had nothing, now you have plenty. So you've had nothing because whatever this energy did took it away from you. But now, since that balances out, that reciprocation happens with equal give and take, that message appearing twice. Now it's like so much is returned. Now you have cups to choose from, essentially, if you want to look at it like that. But now the card that is after that is the High Priestess. This is just you, Sagittarius. Your evolution, this white moonlight, essentially, that you're emanating, is drawing this person to you, whereas before they were drawing you to them and making you forget your own power. This isn't about being better than the other person. This is just being you. And it just so happens, Sagittarius, that you are someone that is meant to not just be a light for this whole world, that you're meant to just guide this whole world. For some reason, it's like this whole world. Your light must be shined. You must now use your gifts not to keep someone, but to preserve the world, if that makes sense. It feels like a very I can't even say that word. Philanthropist. Whatever. Philanthropist. There you go. Like a reading where you're not even worried about yourself. You suddenly are more worried about the world. Interesting. This feels like a huge reading. I don't know if I showed you guys this, but this card came in between the 4 of Swords and the Hermit, which is the Ace of Swords. It's that clarity. Your waters are going to be crystal clear. By waters, I mean, where'd it go? Where'd you go? This. It's just gonna become crystal clear, everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. like this relationship you're in, the situation, what must be done, everything. Because with the High Priestess, this is knowledge. This is true knowledge. Knowledge of not of black or white, just knowledge. That is it. No labeling. It's untampered with. No more secrets. Definitely no more secrets with the. This is truth. Look at that. Ace of Swords. Right there. Ace of Swords. This is clarity of the root chakra. Okay? Sagittarius. So this was your message. I hope you enjoyed the message. If it resonated or if you simply enjoyed the message, feel free to comment, like, subscribe, join the Kindred family. I am available for personal readings. All that information is down below as well. And until the next message, Sagittarius, until the next weekly, I shall see you there. Travel safely through the night, the mind into the light, the divine. Receive this arrow of love and hope. And I say to you, Sagittarius, farewell.